I'm here.
ようこそ私の城へ
With the bathtub in the bedroom, yeah. The house is cool too. Every detail was on point.
どうかしら
A lot of roses. This is amazing. Like royalty. Really. The ceiling was high and the chandeliers were breathtakingly intricate.
当然であります。何しろここはルーチェお嬢様の居城。半端な家は建てられませぬからな。
So it is.
どうら、せっかくユータを迎えたのよ。お茶を出して。はっ。ついでにブブ漬けも出しますか
Nah.
何それ
How does Dora know what an Uber is?
いえいえ、何でもありませぬ。では少々お待ちを。
Why was Uber referenced? Never mind. You know what? Dora was a force to be reckoned with. Dora strangely knew a lot about the human world to suggest an Uber. I had virtually just arrived here. Stupid bat. Is that a bathtub? Is that bathtub a decoration? I was hoping he would bring it up.
飾りいいえ、普通に使ってるわよ。
Yeah, of course. I've never seen a bathtub outside the bathroom. Doesn't the room get humid? I guess I was being too nitpicky. Here's the thing. I brought up, right, about drainage outside of the bathtub, right? But like, it is a wooden floor. Like, it's like, no, you cannot.
私、入浴が好きなの。日に何度も入るから移動の手間を省いた方がいいじゃない。
Oh, Dora mentioned you like the flower petals or something. Or you like to have flower petals or something.
へえ、花の香りに包まれてぬるめのお湯に浸かるとうっとりしてしまうわね。
So she gets naked over there. Nah, what do we? Utah, imagine imagine going into someone's house, going to the bathroom, right? You're like, that person gets naked in there. Yeah, like, no shit. What do you? Nah, she bathes fully clothed. What? God damn it, Utah. I couldn't help but imagine that. Lucy leered seductively at me, as if she read my mind.
予定通り結ばれた時には一緒に入りましょうね。
I would prefer not to be next to the bed. Thank you very much. Yeah, of course.
楽しみだわ。その時が来るのが。
I looked around the room. She had a canopy bed as well. One of the first for me to see. Luna said it was spacious. It was too spacious, and it would be even for two people. Do you actually use the chandelier and the candles?
ええ、私電気の明かりは好きではないの。
Whoa, I'm sure it sets a good mood at night, and a good temperature. Yeah, I'm sure that'd be great. I would hate to sleep in a room with fucking candles everywhere, bro.
ええ。夜に来たくなったら来てもいいのよ。
Like, Australian humidity is already bad enough. Imagine Japanese summer humidity. Like, excuse me? You know, Lucy's never experienced it. You know what? I'm not surprised. Oh, yeah, if I get the chance. Well, she's going to experience it after the spring break. She grinned at me as I awkwardly fumbled my words. Oh, that's right. I was wondering about that. Are you okay with sunlight? Utah. Where the...
ええ、別になんとも。 眩しいのは少し苦手だけど。
What a question to ask. You are standing in a room with all of the windows fully shown so that all of the sunlight can get into her room. Oh no, she's fucking she can't handle sunlight. Yeah, okay. How about garlic?
ニンニクは嫌い。ゆうたも私と会う前は食べてはダメよ。
It was nothing more than a matter of preference for her. Well, yeah, it'd be fucking devastating if she was allergic to it. Seemed like the typical vampire weakness. It didn't apply. Vampire weaknesses didn't apply to Lucy. Well, you'll have no problem going to school then.
ええ、私も楽しみだわ。お待たせいたしました。お嬢様、紅茶をお持ちいたしました。あら、もう戻ってきたの。もっと時間をかけてもよかったのに。
Damn.
お嬢様、それはどういう意味でございますか？
You're annoying, that's what she's insinuating.
そのままの意味よ。ごはん。このドーラ、御所様にしっかと監視するよう申し渡されておるのです。お嬢様が若さに任せて婚前交渉などに及ばないようになれば。
So you're a buzzkill. That's what your job is.
何を言うのよ急に。紅茶がこぼれます。
Look, all I'm saying is that I don't think Dora is gonna stop Lucy. I think it's gonna be the other girls that do that. She had mentioned it so casually before, but having it said to her made her red with embarrassment. I thought that discrepancy was actually kind of cute. Ah, that's good tea. I almost never drink dark tea like this.
当然であります。お嬢様の口に入る以上、めったなものは出せませぬからな。茶葉は当然最高級。入れ方にも細心な注意を払っております。いい香り。美味しいわね。お嬢様、そう無理をなさらず、さこの角砂糖をどうぞ。
No, she's trying to. God damn it.
うるさいわね。無理なんかしていないわよ。
Thanks a lot. I emptied my cup and motioned to stand up.
あら、もう？
Yeah, I figured I should visit the others too.
まだ行ったことなかったのね。
I nodded.
さあ、じゃあ一度くらいは行ってみるのがいいでしょうね。
And now that he's gone, now you can have as many sugar cubes in your tea as you want. Yeah, there's so much variety. This is kind of fun. I made for the front door and Lucy followed to see me off.
お嬢様、お見送りならこのドーラが。お前はいいわよ。後片付けしていなさい。言うたしよ。お嬢様を自らのお見送り、ありがたく思うのですぞ。
I know. Flashbang, Jesus. Being inside with her thick curtains obscuring the outside world made it seem extra bright out. Right, so the background did not match the actual what was actually. They didn't have a background where the curtains were closed, apparently. Lucy squinted and shielded her eyes. Okay, I'm off.
ゆうたも眩しいのは苦手？
No, that's not it. It was just dim in your room.
そう。本音を言うと、真っ先に私のところに来なかったのが 少し悔しくもあるけれど。
Then then you should have invited him first. Well, I didn't know how to reply, but Lucy shook her head and broke the silence with a smile.
まあ順番などは問題ではないわよね。最後に外貨をあげるのは私だわ、きっと。
No, the order does matter, Lucy, and that's why you're second place.
わかります。このドーラ目にはわかりますぞ、お嬢様。
Oh, when it comes to my ranking, Karen's still first. Second place would probably be... Ooh, it's between Yorihime and... Well, it's between Lucy and Luna. Probably Luna, third Lucy, fourth Yorihime, fifth Julie. Probably because those two I haven't interacted with the most. Those two are the ones I've interacted with the least.
お前、後片付けはどうしたのよ。
Interacted with the least.
自信家のルーチェお嬢様も初めての色恋ばかりは不安もいっぱいでございましょう。それでつい本音も漏れてしまったと。うるさいわね。早く戻りなさい。はは。食器洗いが遅れたせいで茶渋が残ったら今夜は外に締め出すからね。そんなご無体な。もう口から先に生まれたコウモリだわよ、あのコウモリは。
That's an obvious answer. That's an obvious no. My mic isn't picking it up.
ドーラの言ったことなんて気にしてはダメよ。ほんと妙なことばかり言うコウモリなんだから。
Yeah. Oh, Karen mentioned this too. You all can't just leave your castles or whatever freely, right? But you managed to come here.
ドーラが最初に来た時言っていたでしょ。私のお父様がカンカンだったと。要するに勝手に抜け出してきたようなものなのよ。
Oops. Hang on.
ドーラが最初に来た時言っていたでしょ。私のお父様がカンカンだったと。要するに
Barely. And then...
勝手に抜け出してきたようなものなのよ。
Yeah. That's how it is, huh? Lucy was brimming with confidence on the outside, and it wasn't just a facade either. Okay, I'm off. I'm off then. Bye.
また。
Next was Julie's house, just above Lucy's. Hello. I know it's kind of sudden, but can I come in?
はい、もちろんです。今日に限らず、いつでも好きな時に来てください。
Thanks. Don't mind if I do. Oh, Adrienne.
こんにちは。弾んだ声が聞こえると思ったらやっぱりゆうたくんだったんだね。いらっしゃい。なかなかいい家だろここ。
Not at all. The stone flooring and fountains gave it a kind of courtyard feel. It was interesting. The large pillars in the room weren't intimidating, probably because of the spacious layout.
ベッドもダブルさ。勢力の有り余った若い男女が思う存分くんずほぐれつしても平気な代物だよ。
Yep. Why wouldn't it be?
もうママったら何言ってるの？
何って大事なことだろ。狭かったら落ち着いて愛し合うこともできないよ。
I don't think it needs to be that big. I felt like their minds were in different places. Parents didn't always have to resemble their children, but these two were polar opposites. Were you planning on living here too, Adrienne?
いいや、すまないよ。女王があまり居城を留守にしても良くないからね。
That makes sense. Oh, that's right.
今は様子を見に来たのさ。そろそろゆうたくんと結ばれたかと思ってね。
そろそろって再会してまだ何日も経ってないよ。
時間なんて関係ないだろう。私たちは無魔だよ。
What did being a succubus have to do with it? No, man, you didn't have to show it. Now I have to censor it again. But then again, I didn't know how the succubus were capable of, what the succubus were capable of other than pheromone-like spell. Other than that pheromone-like spell. It didn't feel like the right time to ask, so I kept quiet. But Adrienne quickly changed the subject.
あと、夫がこっちにいるからね。家があると寝泊まりには便利さね。
Your husband? Here? Does he have a sprite? Julie's dad?
確認するまでもないだろう。私は旦那一筋の清純派だよ。
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
冗談だよ。清純派は本当だけどね。
She winked at me. I couldn't tell how serious she was. Oh, so Julie's half succubus then.
まあ、そうですね。
I guess she found the right man to drain without killing him. That's how dojins work, right? That's how the dojins do it. Sorry. Maybe that was rude.
いえ、そういうことではなくて。
Julie looked a little troubled. Either way, it didn't seem like a good issue to bring up.
さてと、じゃあ私は愛しの旦那に会いに行くとしようかね。
Oh, Julie too?
いえ、私は。
おや、ゆうたくんは近親相関者が好みだったと。
Excuse me? Don't put words in my mouth, please. That's not what I mean. I just thought you were doing something as a family today.
それはまた今度ね。夫婦の時間は夫婦の時間。そういうところはうちはきっちりしているのさ。
I see.
それじゃあね。
Goodbye.
いってらっしゃい。
I spoke after Adrienne left. What a weird room. I mean, Adrienne just can just stroll over here, and her husband is human too. Which means it wasn't a problem for you to come here, unlike some of the others.
はい、そうですね。
So the succubus king is human? Sounds complicated. I decided not to dwell on it, and continued looking around the room. It really does feel like a temple in here. Yeah, I don't appreciate the bed being so close to a water fountain.
あちらでのお城を模しているんです。その方が落ち着けるかと思って。
I see. I knelt down next to the fountain and cupped some water in my hands. It was cold and clean. Oh, right. Have you worked on suppressing your magic?
はい、多分大丈夫だと思います。
I remembered what Adrienne said at that time. Julie, this is the human world. You need to be careful and suppress your magic. Her magic had an instant and drastic effect on males.
ママと一緒に買い物に行ってもなんともありませんし、ただ格好のせいか。
No shit, you're gonna get a lot of stares. What'd you expect? She trailed off and fidgeted nervously. People were staring. Oops, that made her even redder. That didn't come as a surprise. Even in normal clothes, a girl like Julie would attract a lot of stares. Those right there.
ただママは平然としているので、私はその影に隠れるようにしているんです。
She's used to it. Sure, let's go with that. You two really are opposites.
ムマのくせに変わっているとよく言われます。
I think you're gonna grow into her personality, especially if you're picked by Yuta / me. So, you know, I just hope it happens. I'm hoping that she becomes her more like her mum in her route. Maybe it was a touchy subject for her. Her smile bore a twinge of self-pity. And if she was different from other succubi, she seemed more normal to me. She was relatable, I suppose. Maybe that's because she's half human. I stood up and reverted the discussion. Just so you know, half of the students at the school you'll be attending a male. I was just a little concerned.
そうですね。そう言われるとちょっと不安になってきますが。
You want to test it out? Let's see how well you can suppress it. I took a step toward her, but stopped abruptly. Or is now not good. Adrienne isn't here, so no one can stop me if I lose control. No one can stop me. Julie looked at me with blushed cheeks. The instant our eyes met, that sweet scent made its presence known. At least I thought so. I guess I'll be going.
はい、また。
Will do. Bye. Phew. I sighed, a bit relieved, as I stepped into the sun. It seemed like Julie still wasn't able to suppress her magic. That's probably not a good thing. I passed by Karen's house again, on my way up to Yorihime's.
いらっしゃいませ。
Okay, I didn't think you'd have to go all balls to the wall traditional Japanese. She elegantly prostrated herself before me as she greeted me. Ah, come on. You don't have to be so polite.
未来の旦那様をお迎えするときは、私、
I don't
毎
know,
日こうするつもりです。
sounds like a lot of work. Whoever that would be whoever that was would be a lucky guy. Shut the fuck up, Yuta. It then hit me that I could well be the guy in question. It sent a rush of butterflies through my stomach. Even the way she stood back up was refined and polished. Yorihime was beautiful, and her mannerisms were also testament of her inner beauty. Wait, hang on. Yeah, also testament. I thought it'd be almost a testament to her inner beauty. Anyway, whatever. Your house reminds me of a Heian residence, Renaissance style.
実家を再現してみました。
She gave me a guided tour of her house and told me what all the knickknacks were called. The staircase at the entrance is called the Kizahashi. At the top of the Kizahashi lies a vertical panel called the Sunoko. An awning she called the Hisashi served as another layer on top of that. Together, the Hasashi and Sunoko formed a sort of gate called the Chitomito. Why am I getting a fucking lesson in this shit? The gate tilted upward like a garage door, revealing the main corridor, or Omoya, which we stood in. So that curtain thing on the right is the Kicho, right? And in the back is the Yobu. Is that like a partition?
楽に移動させられるので、どんな空間も思うさま作ることができます。
That's so neat. Seeing the classical style actually applied made me appreciate it.
真珠は未頂戴と言います。屏風で目隠しすればきっとむつみ合いの際も集中できるかと。
Pillowing?
私ったら。
How scandalous. She blushed and quickly covered her mouth.
先ほど夫婦ということを想像したのでつい。
The tension left her face when I laughed. So you think about that stuff too?
それはまあはしたないでしょうか。
No, that's not what I meant at all. She was a goddess after all, and her manners and speech were refined beyond anything my everyday life had to offer. So it just kind of clashed with my assumptions about her. Well, we're at that age, you know? She was obviously worried about my reaction, but seeing that normal side of her made her more likable. Did you come to this world without any issues?
Hi.
I see. You were saying you can all meet only once a year, so I thought things were more strict.
ええ、普通の外出に関しては厳しいんです。
In general, but an exception was made because of your pact with me. Because of your pact with me?
それもあるのですが、女神と人間には深いつながりがありますから。
Really?
ルーチェは昨日、私たちが最強の力を持つといったようなことを言いましたが、実際はそんなこともないんです。
You said you're actually powerless. I just thought you were being modest.
いいえ、謙遜ではなく事実なんです。というのも、女神は他の種族とは少々成り立ちが異なっていまして、端的に言うと自立していないんです。
Independent?
女神の力はこちらの人々の思いの上に成り立っています。人々の思いが消えてしまえば、羽衣を失うのと同じように無力になります。ですから謙遜ではありません。
So your fate is intrinsically bound with humans. Hirahime nodded humbly.
こちらに来たのも正直申してユータさんと会うことだけが目的ではありません。
She wants to be marketable.
もちろんあなたのことが一番ではありますが。
She continued after a momentary pause of shyness.
私は女神の代表として久方ぶりにこちらの人々の思いを確かめに来たのです。
Whoa.
長老たちはどうも不安を抱いているようですが、私は全くそんなことはありません。人間の思いが消えることなどありえないはずですから。
She smiled pleasantly, but spoke with conviction. Well, if she said so, then it must be true. I only mulled it over for a second.
そういうこともあって、元よりしばらくこちらで暮らすつもりでした。
So you'll be busy every day? Can you balance it with school?
それは平気です。それほど忙しいこともありませんし、いずれにしろしばらくはのんびりしたいと思います。せっかく訪れてあなたと再会できたのですから。
Okay, then. Well, that's good. I'm glad we can attend school together. Well, different grades though.
はい。
Yeah, you know, coincidentally, Utah just so happened to be a second year. It was quite the hike to the top of the path. I guess I never realized how much land we had. Yeah, Jesus Christ, Grandpa, how loaded were you? Huh? She's not around?
ゆうた、いらっしゃいです。
What? This was the second time, but I couldn't get used to hearing someone call out from the air. Hey, Luna, can you just fly around during the day like that?
落ちたりはしないです。
No, not that. Lucy had mentioned... I told her what Lucy had told me about not revealing their origins. I don't know, their fucking clothes might give it away. What do you... I don't know, maybe they should start with changing how they dress. So, does that also apply to witches? Then don't fly around during the day.
ダメです。
Humans can't fly around on staffs.
うん。
Staffs. Which means people will figure out that you're a witch.
なるほどです。
Luna broke eye contact and looked down the slope.
下まで遠い。歩くの面倒です。
I can't blame her. I just thought the same thing.
では、敷地内は指導ということで OK です？
Driveway. It's not like she drove a car. But the chances of her being seen way up here were minuscule. Can you fly at low altitudes?
うん。もうバリバリ。
Blindingly?
地面との摩擦で膝が焼ける勢いでコーナリング。
You don't have to go that fast. Oh, that kind of upset her. Anyway, I just thought it'd be best that no one sees you. No one saw you just now, right?
多分結構上空を飛んだですから。
It's called a plane. I think just hope that no one looked outside of a plane window, and when you were flying up there. Okay, good, but no flying outside the property. All right. All right.
飛べない魔女がただの魔女。
What? Jeez, is it really that important?
わかったです。異種族の存在はこちらの人間には伏せる。というのは昔からのしきたりだそうです。
Yeah. Luna opened her door.
どうぞです。
Thanks for having me. Why does she have a giant There's no ventilation system, Luna. Oh wait, no, is that fucking black thing at the top? Is that the ventilation system? The moment I stepped inside, a pungent smell assailed my nose. What's that smell? Was something burning? Or maybe it was incense. It wasn't by any means awful, but it was hard to describe.
慣れればとてもいい匂い。
Really?
草屋みたいなものです。
I've never tried stinky tofu.
私もです。
So the smell is coming from that, cauldron? There was a massive cauldron in the middle of the room, big enough to house 2 or 3 people. There were a pile of coals underneath, crackling and glowing. Just don't forget to ventilate this place properly. That's what I'm saying. There was a step ladder next to it. I stepped up and took a look inside. But for some strange reason, it was pitch black. And I couldn't see anything. The room was lit up, though. What is this, anyway?
レシピは秘密。
No, not the recipe. More fundamentally, what are you doing?
マジックアイテムを作っているです。
Magical items.
魔女ですから。
It had only the vague thread of, it had only the vague threads of an answer, but it was enough to convince me. I stepped off the ladder and walked over to Luna. So that powder you used to make me sleep last night was made here?
そうです。マジックアイテムを作るには、1にマテリアルの収集。
Well, it wasn't made here. Her house didn't exist back before, but sure. Technically,
2にマテリアルを魔女の壺にぶち込んで魔力を込めるという手順を踏むです。
materials. Like ingredients?
うん。今もマテリアル集めに勤しんでいたです。
Oh, right. So that's why you took some of my hair this morning. Some of my hair this morning. What kind of magical item did you make with my hair? Fucking love potion. Don't just stand there and smile. Don't up, make a diamond shape with your mouth.
ユータの髪の毛を何に使ったかは秘密です。
Fine, whatever. I chuckled and Luna cracked a small smile as well.
人間界には魔女界にないマテリアルが豊富にあって素晴ら飽きないです。よどんだ池の恋の鱗、コールタール、一年生植物の種子。
Coal tar. I have a good feeling about this. I feel like I got a huge whiff of that powder last night. Would I be okay? A bit too afraid to ask.
ユータのことがなければ私がこちらに来ることもなかったです。この機会は大事にしたいところ。
You didn't have any problems coming here?
両親も何も言わなかったです。
Well, surprised you have parents to begin with. Oh. Even if they were old princesses, it seemed they all had their own privileges.
そうだ。ユータの用事は何です？
None whatsoever. I just wanted to see your place. Cauldron dominated my attention at first, but I inspected the rest of her house. Yet, there wasn't much to see. It was simple. It's a small place. The ceiling is low too.
狭いの好きですから。
Yeah, I know you're a cat. Oh, that's right.
屋根裏部屋をイメージしたです。
Now that you mentioned it, all the workings of a loft were present.
空腹です？
I haven't eaten yet. I guess I should get going.
魔女の壺はご飯の煮炊きにも使えるですが。
Of course it can. Yeah, what? No, yeah, of course. What do you mean? No, I'll pass for today, but thanks.
うん。
Okay, bye.
いつでもどうぞです。
Oh, right. You left me that bottle with the note, What is it?
お裾分けです。
My share of what?
眠りのマジックアイテムのたくさん作りすぎてしまったので。
Oh, thanks. I'm still suspicious about what kind of materials she used. I was naturally a pretty good sleeper, so I didn't need any sleeping powder. But I couldn't just return it, and throwing it away was a waste. Guess it can stay on my shelf. Jesus.
いらっしゃいませ。
Yuchan bowed evenly to welcome me. Once she realized who I was, she squinted slyly. When other customers were here, we kept it purely professional and didn't talk much. We communicated with looks and gestures, though. I sat in my usual spot at the counter.
いらっしゃい。
Hello. I'll have the A lunch.
はいよ。
The cafe was also busy today. It wasn't the biggest of places, but Yu-chan and the other part-timer were being worked to the bone. There really are a lot of guys here. Yeah, I wonder why. The honeydew served regular food too, but its main focus was primarily on sweets. So you would think it would be more popular with women, but it was about half and half. Well, that's why you need an attractive guy to bring in the girls, okay? And I was positive it wasn't just my imagination. They were eating, yes, but most of the guys were intent on watching Yu-chan. I turned my attention back to the counter. Shirahase was occupied with the frying pan. He was making the pasta of the day for me. But like, lunch A. The employees here and certain customers were on good terms. It wasn't anything weird. They were just regulars. Yu-chan was the poster girl, so I figured it would be best not to chum it up when I was here. Yeah, good idea. We had talked about it at one point.
私が
I told her she was popular with all the male customers, but her eyes were wide with surprise. Yeah, for some reason. Somehow she didn't know.
そんなことないよ。
When I look around the cafe, I could see them all ogling you.
ユニフォームのせい？
Yes, definitely just because of the uniform. Well, it's definitely cute. But more importantly, it was the wearer.
きっとたまたまじゃないかな。
Well, look, it's a confectionery, but there's a lot of male customers. Even your dad's admitted it's... Even your dad admits it's odd. That's odd.
それはほら、お父さんの料理も意外に美味しいから。
Then you would expect an even split? What? You don't... I think you're just... I know you're in denial, but like, come on. Unexpectedly?
本当はお父さん、和菓子だけで勝負したかったんだって。でも、それだとやっぱり不安だったから。
I mean, it's true. That's true.
ということで、食事もメニューに加えたそうだけど、最近はそんな必要もなかったかななんて言ってるんだよ。
Well, it definitely helps me out. I eat dinner there like 5 nights a week.
毎度あり
The honeydew is pretty popular anyway. And Yu-chan is partly to thank for that popularity. That's what her dad said.
甘味だけじゃないから、男の人もきっと入りやすいだろうし。
Yes, because they get to look at a cute girl.
I nodded. That was definitely true. Yu-chan was being pretty modest about this. A normal girl would be getting an inflated ego. Or would they? No, I don't think they would. I didn't have many female friends, so I didn't really know. Anyway, the reason I brought this up, I was just thinking I should act like a normal customer when I'm there.
なんで？
It might damage the poster girl's reputation otherwise. Yeah, because you're essentially you're essentially the cafe's idol, and if anyone finds out that they're friends with anyone finds out you're friends with a male, they're gonna start not going to the cafe.
そんな。あてち。
Are you okay? She hopped off the window ledge, but bashed her head against the top.
うん。でもこれで身長1センチくらい伸びたかな。
You probably grew in some... Never mind. Never mind. That's too positive. Actually kind of scary. Yu-chan was on the petite side, and sometimes she was insecure about it.
何の話だっけ？あ、そっか。
You say there's like most anime girls aren't on the petite side.
気にしすぎだよ。それに傷だなんて。
It might, and plus, I want the Honeydew Cafe to... the Honeydew to continue having booming success.
うん。
I just want to eliminate any possibility of affecting that.
可能性って言うと？
I mean, the male customers might leave if we're too friendly with each other.
うん。
We were just childhood friends, but someone with a crush on her might not see it as such. In other words, there's a possibility of a misinterpretation. Yu-chan pondered it for a second, then shrugged, not exactly thrilled.
うん。わかった。でも、ゆうくん。
は？
それでも、悠々コンビはこのままだよね。
Well, obviously. I'm just talking about the honeydew. Everywhere else is the same. Everywhere else is the same.
永久に不滅です。
Even when Yuta is married to another girl. Until death do us part. Okay, hang on a minute. She laughed as she laughed as if that had cheered her up. And since then, we had kept it low-key while I was in the cafe. That was, of course, just with Yu-chan. I treated Shirahase the same whether they were customers or not.
はい、お待ちどうさま。今日はちょっと遅かったね。
I went and visited everyone at their new houses. I hadn't even been up there yet.
そうそう。今朝になってまた家が増えてるじゃないか。ということは、また登場したのかい。異世界のお姫さんが。
It's fine. That's all of them. All 5 of them. I nodded.
すごい。ゆうくんのモテっぷりも文字通り世界レベルになってきたな。
Maybe nice guys don't finish last. Although in this world, I never had much going for me. That's because you had Yuna. Well, either way, we can have a welcoming party for 5, not including me and Yu-chan.
ちょっとしたパーティーだね。腕が鳴るね。最終的には何人になるかな。店に収まる人数だといいんだが。
Well, you've got the girls, so that's 5. You've got Julie's mom. You got the bat. You've got someone else. I know who else is. After lunch, the place was more or less empty. Yu-chan came over to chat. All done?
毎度
言うな。 やっぱりさらにライバルが増えたみたいだぞ。
ああ、やっぱりそうだったんだ。
お、今日は赤くなって反論しないんだな。前はほら、俺がからかったりするとすぐ「お父さん変なこと言わないで!」なんて膨れていたじゃないか。
似ていない。
モノマネじゃないんだがな。
それはまあそうだよ。
お、どういうことだ？
だってルーチェが来た時点で私も言ったんだもん。私もちぎりみたいな、そういうあれをあれしているって。
Technically, yes.
ほう。それは本当かね？ゆうくん、もう結婚の約束なんかを二人でか？
You're grinding your teeth.
いや、ちょっと驚いちゃって。
He laughed, but I saw beads of sweat on his brow.
変なお父さん、しょっちゅうゆうくんがいいんじゃないかとか言っていたくせに。
似ていないぞ。
モノマネじゃありません。
まあなんだ、俺としては半分冗談だったからちょっと驚いたというか。
お父さん幼い頃から知っているから安心だみたいなことも言っていたよね。それも冗談？
いや。
He hesitantly shook his head.
そんなことはない。もしも知らない男を連れてきたら厳しく見るところだが、ゆうくんならそんなことはないだろうな。
そうなんだ。
Thanks. I bowed my head awkwardly, and he smiled, relieved that was over with.
で、増えた二人の顔はまだ見ていないが、これまた美人なのかい？
Pretty much, yeah.
じゃあ、ユーナにとっては本当に強力なライバルだな。一人ならまだしも5人だものな。
みんな美人だし、お姫様だし。
Yeah, and they're all monster girls. But I don't think you're any less worthy than them.
私なんて。
いやー、本当だろう。これは親だから言うってんじゃなくてな。母さん譲りのべっぴんさんだと思うぞ、俺も。
Yu-chan didn't answer. He just wore a puzzled but somewhat happy smile.
いらっしゃい
ませ。もうちょっと自分に自信を持ってもいいと思うんだがな。
You can say that again. I had the princesses gather at my place at night to talk. I took Dora over to the shopping district once, but maybe I should give you all a tour too.
おお、急にどういう風の吹き回しですかな？
Don't jump to conclusions. I just have the time. Julie said she went shopping with her mum today. Then I recalled that I hadn't actually shown any of you around.
そうね。家を建ててからは私もまだ敷地から一歩も出ていないわ。眩しかったせいもあったのだけど、せっかく自由の身になったのに、それでは以前と変わりないわよね。いえいえ、お嬢様は教場にてどーんと 構えていてくださいませ。そんなの私の性に合わないわね。だいたい1週間後には学校も始まることだし。
Right, right.
そうですね。ママと違って私はよく知らないので案内してもらえたら嬉しいです。私も実を言うと昨日はユータさんの家を探し回っていたくらいなので。
Oh? Did you now?
うまい食いもん屋教えてくれる？
I usually eat at the Honeydew, so I don't know many other places.
そっか。でもお出かけするだけでも楽しいよね。
Yeah, like a date. You want to come too, Luna?
地理が頭に入ればマテリアル探しもはかどるです。
Right. Okay then. Let's all take a walk around here tomorrow. Meet here at 10.
はーい。
Oh, there's the limit. There's 5 characters. $3:31. Almost April. The following day, we gathered in my living room and promptly left. Flashbang.
やっぱりちょっと眩しいわね。
Lucy grimaced as she squinted at the blue sky.
かしこまりました、ルーチお嬢様。
何が？
憎き太陽目に対してこのドーラが盾となりますゆえ。
Dora fluttered back and forth over Lucy's head. There was at least a small shadow cast. The attempt was there.
うっとうしい。
Dora froze and sank pathetically to the ground.
いてた。
Dora was goofier than I thought at first. Hey, you're gonna become roadkill if you just lay there.
ユータしよ。優しく抱え上げて我が輩の傷ついたハートを癒してくだされ。
That's just weird. We had only been walking for a few minutes before trouble occurred. Huh?
どうかした？
Luna's not here.
あ、本当だ。
I swear to God if she's flying.
どうしたんでしょうか。ついさっきまで一緒にいたはずなのに。ルルちゃ
There was no response to her call.
ん、どこに行っちゃったんだろう。ブルーナも気まぐれだからな。
Somehow more spontaneous than Karen. I got that impression before.
ドーラ、空から見てみて。
Dora did a lap up in the air and returned quickly.
降りました。あちらです。
We ran after Dora, who led us in the air.
なんだろう。なんかじーっと見ているね。
What is she staring at? Is that a cat? Luna was staring at a cat and didn't even realize we were near. Right, because she's a witch, she needs a cat.
ルルーナ。あ。おー、猫。
It looked like Karen was a fan of cats too. The cat responded to Karen's call and ran to her. Luna watched intently as Karen played with the cat.
猫好きなの？
Luna just tilted her head at Yu-chan's question. I don't think she's seen one.
猫の実物を見るのは初めてです。
I knew it.
そうなんだ。猫、実に不思議っぽい生き物です。小さい額、尖った耳、ゴロゴロ言う喉、細くなったり丸まったりする瞳孔。 謎っぽい生き物です。マテリアルになるですか？マテリアル？
Lunina's a witch, so she makes magical items. That means ingredients for those.
材料？
She has a massive cauldron in her room, and she boils stuff with hot coals.
ダメダメルルちゃん。猫はマテリアルじゃないよ。
Just imagining it made her panic. Yichan didn't have a cruel bone in her body.
残念です。ルルちゃん、いきなりいなくなったらみんなびっくりするからね。うん、ごめんなさい。
Lunina stood up from after apologizing. She operated on her own wavelength, but she wasn't clueless.
じゃあ行きましょうか。
Yeah.
肉球こちょこちょ。
You can't. Nya nya. No, I'm not doing
お
anymore.
腹もこちょこちょ。
Nya 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 nya.
カリンもいい加減にしないと置いていくわよ。いや、待ってよ。まったく、先が思いやられるわね。でも、なんだかいいね。え？またこうしてみんなで遊ぶことができて。そうね。
We started off toward the shopping district, and soon enough another issue surfaced.
気のせいでしょうか。さっきから道行く人に見られているような気がするのですが。
The sexy yet shy Julie tried her best to curl up and hide herself.
人間たちにも黙っていても伝わるのかもしれませんな。ルーチェお嬢様をはじめとした姫君たちの高貴さが。
No, it's because you dress weird. No, I don't think that's why people are staring.
なんと？では何故に？
Because they're all beautiful. Even a casual stroll would garner attention. Yes. Like... You're just not gonna... Sure, it's because they're beautiful and nothing else. But the clothes are to blame here. Oh, okay, thank God. Thank you.
服？
You're all dressed so uniquely, so they stand out. I'm used to it by now, I guess.
私たちにとってはこれが自然だから何とも思わないけれど、そんなものかしら。変？
No, not weird. I mean, you all look great.
ユータに褒められちゃった。カリンだけに言ったのではないわよ。ただ、これも気のせいでしょうか。特にゆりちゃんが注目されているような。
Well, she's in lingerie. I reckon it's not your imagination. I'm... Why has it only taken her until now? She curled up even more embarrassed. No matter how hard she tried. Though, he couldn't hide the voluminous... What? Yeah. voluminous curves that her cute face betrayed. I'm starting to get dirty thoughts.
ムムはいつもそういう格好でいるの？はあ、そうなんです。これが一種の清掃というか、肌を露出するので、私は子供の頃から苦手で。なるほどね。下着姿の女子を見かけたら確かに驚くか。
Even while we were talking about it, passerby's eyes gravitated toward her like she was a magnet.
ユリ、見られるの嫌です？ちょっと落ち着かなくて。わかったです。では結界を貼るです。結界
Luna took her staff in one hand and did a dance-like step.
トントンテン。
She was usually so calm and reserved, so it was interesting seeing her hop around.
トントントン。
She suddenly stopped, then spun her staff around. Its tip pointed upward.
今何をしたの？半径2メートルを超えると、向こうからはこちらが見えないようにしたです。ふん。
Just then, someone walked by us on the other side of the street. They ignored us, as if we were air. Oh, that's cool. So, if we just move in a phalanx formation, we can go up undetected.
ルルちゃん、ありがとう。
I don't think that's the solution you should have gone to. I think the solution is to wear different clothes. You're gonna be doing that anyway when you go to school. So like, why not start early?
でも、ずっとこうやって移動するわけにもいかないから、先に服を買った方がいいんじゃないかな。
Thank you, Yuna. At least someone is thinking rationally.
そうですね。こちらに来たからには、こちらの流儀に従いましょう。
Fucking phalanx position. I didn't detect a hint of sarcasm in his statement. We started walking again, undetected by other people. Wait, hold on here. Isn't it kind of dangerous if we're invisible to everyone? As if I had jinxed it with that thought, a car was barreling toward us. Oh shit. Everyone get to the side. Everyone looked puzzled at my sudden shriek. Maybe the princesses didn't comprehend the danger of an oncoming car. We're gonna get hit. The driver had no way of seeing us, so they showed no signs of stopping. And no one could process the situation, so I spread my arms and pushed them off to the side. As I was struggling to do so, the car was drawing nearer. What? Missed us by a hair. The car paused beneath my feet.
なるほどね。だからユウタ、泡を食っていたのね。
Thanks, Lucy. You saved me.
こちらのセリフだわ。でも私、空を飛ぶのってあまり得意ではなくて。
Huh?
それに、人を抱えているとうまく制御も。
What? And then he dies. Ow, 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 ow.
ごめんなさい。大丈夫？
Yeah, it wasn't that high anyway. How about you, Lucy?
私も平気。 クッションになってくれたから。
And where was his cushion, Yorihime? In stark contrast to the hard asphalt beneath me, Lucy's soft body was sprawled on top of me. She's so soft and smells amazing. I lay on the hard ground, staring up, my mind preoccupied with Lucy.
ルーチェ、ありがとう。
Oh. They're in cahoots, bruh. Of course they are. That's why she didn't save him. I stood up and Yu-chan swatted the dirt off my back. Thanks.
いいえ。あ、私もやってあげる。
Don't use your tongue. Never mind. What? Bam bam. Ow. What good is hitting my chest gonna do?
ああ、ごめん。
Moving around cloaked in an invisible charm was dangerous. So we had Luna dispel the barrier before hurrying to the boutique. I knew it would take them a while, but it was a women's clothing shop, so I thought it'd be best to wait outside. It had already been 30 minutes. There were 5 of them, so I guess it was inevitable. Well, yeah, a normal woman takes 30 minutes by themselves. Imagine 5 other women. I'm talking about Luna, by the way. I don't think the other 5 have ever gone clothes shopping before. That's what their servants did for them. Yu-chan had been delighted before they all entered the shop.
やっぱり服を買うのって楽しいよね。
All of the girls clearly had no experience shopping based on their reactions. Yu-chan was all in, though. See what I tell you.
みんなスタイルもいいし、似合うのがたくさんありそう。さあさあみんな、買い物にレッツゴー。ええ。あれ？ゆうくんは？
I'm gonna wait out here.
じゃあごめんね。ちょっと待ってて。
Yeah. After about 30 seconds, Dora exited the shop alone. I couldn't be sure based on the nondescript bat features, but Dora looked dejected. What's up? Yeah, no animals allowed.
休館長はお断りとのことでござった。
Oh. Dora sat up in a nearby tree, seemingly determined to keep the bird roleplay going. You don't need to make sounds. You stop drawing unnecessary attention to yourself. Maybe that was a kind of stress reliever. Dora was having fun, I guess. And I was bored to death. They probably weren't even close to done. I looked through the window and saw them all gathered around Yu-chan, asking whatever came to mind. They didn't seem to be getting anywhere yet. I got their attention for a second, and said I was taking a walk. I wandered without any real destination in mind, and ended up in front of the Shirakaba station. One of my friends was in the area. Yo, Ushi. Oh, what's up, Ikeda? My last name is Ushio, so people at school usually shortened it to Ushi. For cow? Ikeda had just disembarked from the train. I figured maybe he had some business at school. Nah, nothing like that. What voice should I give him? Like the fucking dude, bro? Nah, nothing like that. Why would I go during the break? Wait, you mean you don't know? Know what? They're filming. Filming? Ikeda seemed excited about it, but I had no idea what he meant. They're filming AKG today. we all talked about it in class before the break. Oh, I guess we did. AKG 128. Yeah, like No relation to AKB48 or anything like that. The idol group, most popular girl was starring in a TV show, and they were filming over by the coast today. It was the buzz all over school, but I wasn't too keen on it, so I must have forgotten. Why would they be filming way out here? Forget the small details. If you're not busy, let's go. What? My voice has got slowly devolving to fucking Sonic impression. Yeah, alright. Chili dogs. With that, Ikeda and I were off toward the coast. They had already started filming and the spectators were out in full force. Whoa, crazy. It really is popular. Dang. It looks like we're late. All we could see were the staff and crowds of spectators. What he came to see was blocked from view. Hey, Ushi. Wanna swap off sitting on his... Wanna switch off sitting on each other's shoulders every 3 minutes? No. Whoa. Even Greasefield? That does not sound... Even Greasefield's here. Who's that? Ben, don't tell me you don't even know him. Ikeda seemed to have become exasperated with me. It's the producer of AKG. What a name. Oh. Ikeda pointed out a particularly greasy-looking older guy. Oh, that's why his name is Greasefield. That is not a reputation anyone would want. It was still cold this time of year, but he had a Hawaiian shirt on. You could just tell he wasn't a normal guy. Greasefield's known for always scouting new talent. I wonder why he's all the way out here. I don't know what my impression is. I've given up on it. I got a text from Yuchan saying they were finished shopping. Oh, Ikeda, I know we just came, but I'm out. Okay, later. See ya. When I returned to the boutique, a small crowd had begun forming. Are they filming over here too? Oh my god, I peered over some shoulders, and standing in the center was none other than Adrienne. With her trademark grin, she was striking some poses. I swear to God, if she says anything, if she's like, Yuchan waved when she noticed me. Yuchan, is this... She nodded ambiguously, and looked at Julie standing off to the side. Oh my god. Oh, she had already changed into her new clothes. It was cool seeing her in normal clothes. Yeah, it was. And sure enough, she was staring at her mum with a look of disgust. That's a mom? What a voice. She doesn't look like one at all. She's so young. I don't have that many voices. I heard a hearty laugh. So, what the heck's going on here? According to Yuchan, once they were all out of the shop, some random guy called out to them. He immediately stated that he wasn't a weirdo. Nice. Which only served to make the situation weirder. Fucking Greasefield. I saw the company name and almost couldn't believe it. Office AKG Inc. So you mean... Yeah, well, It made sense they would be scouted. This many hot girls all in one place. But nobody except Yu-chan had actually heard of AKG-128. So the girls didn't care much, but the scout persisted. He continued getting more aggressive, and eventually the rubbernecks gathered around. Yu-chan couldn't defy him. He just wouldn't wouldn't give up despite their disinterest. Adria then made her entrance out of nowhere and scared him off somehow. So why is this happening then?
あら、ユウタ、戻ってきていたのね。
What a shirt. Yeah, just a second ago.
ユウタ、見て見て、これ。似合う？かわいい？
Yeah, but before we get into that, I glanced over at the crowd of people, and Lucy hung her shoulders.
アドリアーネ様も年齢を考えてほしいものよね。
聞こえてるよ。
ごめんなさい。
I don't think she needs to worry about any age. What? We couldn't restrain our laughter, but Julie didn't quite have the luxury. She was stomping in anger and yelling at her mum.
ってば。
はいはい、わかったよ。まあそうね。こんなところでずっと固まっていても商売の邪魔だ。じゃあほら、撮影はもう終わりだよ。チータチータ。
Within seconds, the crowd had dissipated. She was certainly authoritative.
お、ゆうたくんもいたのか。こんにちは。
I thought that was gonna happen while the crowd was still there, so I'm glad that it didn't. Hi, what was going on here?
さあね。カメラを向けてくる小僧がいたから適当にポーズをとってあげたらあっという間の人だかりでね。ま、美人っていうのは罪な存在なんだろうね。
Being beautiful was one thing, but a bit of clothes played a bigger role. And since all the girls had regular clothes on, Adrienne stood out like a sore thumb.
もう、本当に恥ずかしいんだから。
なーにが恥ずかしいんだよ。男どもの欲情にたぎった視線をねっちりぶつけられる女として最高の栄誉じゃないか。
Maybe for a succubus.
それは結構ですが、アドリアーネ様。ぼちぼち、年齢のことも考えた方がよろしいかと存じまする。
主人ともども失礼なコウモリだね。
苦しいのです、アドリアーネ様。
Did you come to buy clothes too?
いや、そんなはずないよ。ま、娘の顔を見かけたからね。
先ほどはありがとうございました。おかげで助かりました。
礼には及ばないよ。しかしまあ。
Her face contorted into a grimace as she looked around at each of us, at each of the girls.
人間っぽい服を着ちゃって、私は感心しないね。
法に行っては法に従えと言いますし。
相変わらずのいい子ちゃんだよ、頼姫は。
Come on. I think they all look great, even though I haven't seen what Luna looks like. I could finally voice an opinion.
本当に
Yeah.
私、ユータに褒められちゃった。カリンだけに言ったのではないわよ。このストラップも可愛いでしょ。
Hang on. Fuck. That's a belt. I don't think... Which part is she referring to? Huh? Oh, she's talking about the fucking tail? She's always had that. What do you mean? She had a little attachment on her belt that looked like a tail.
お店の人にヘアバンドに合わせたらどうですかって勧められたの。
But she's always had that. What? Oh, so that's what she thought. Well, it'd be weirder if she found out they were real.
気に入っちゃったこれ。
Karen was ecstatic.
最初はちょっと気恥ずかしく感じたけれど、窓ガラスに映る姿を見ているうち、悪くないって思ってきたわね。
Yeah, but did you really have to have a bat pin on your fucking blazer? Or jacket? Well, no, yeah. You look great.
まあ当然よね。お嬢様の新たな魅力発見でありますぞ。ほほもっと言いなさい。
He is also wearing a belt. Lacey was also enjoying herself.
ゆうたさんのお気に召しますか？こういう衣装は。
You aren't wearing a belt, but you've got a fucking ribbon around your waist. Yeah, I think it's really good.
であればよかったです。お店の人に勧められるまま購入したのですが。もう大変だったよ。みんなどれを着てもモデルさんみたいに似合うんだもん。店員さんと一緒に特会引っかえ。特にルルちゃんの時はお店の人も妙に気合満点で。
Is that why we haven't seen hers yet?
私はただ手を広げて立っていればいいだけでした。楽なもの。
She at least doesn't have anything around her waist. Like another piece of clothing that isn't like something you would normally wear as a lower piece of, what am I saying? Like a fucking belt or the fucking ribbon around Yorihime's waist or whatever. A dullish aura emanated from Luna, so maybe the saleswoman felt like she was playing dress up or something.
でもおかげでルルちゃんにバッチリお似合いの服が見つかったよね。
They do.
ゆうたにそんな風に言われると嬉しいような気がするです。
Luna was always so stoic, but I could sense a hint of happiness just then.
嘆かわしいね。人間かぶれは嫌いだよ私は。
Why? What do you have?
でもやっぱりこういう服の方がいいと思うな。溶け込めるし。
なーに言ってるんだか。いいもの持ってるんだから精一杯見せつけないでどうするのさ。
それが嫌なの。
Julie's clothes were sensible yet pretty. I think the style better suited her personality from the onset.
本当はもっと長いスカートにしようと思ったのにママが邪魔しに来るから。
Yeah, and doesn't have a belt. I see. I see. So she would have preferred an even more modest arrangement. But I think having to flirt dangerously with the miniskirt line is really cute.
そうですか。
Yeah.
ゆうたくんに言われたら途端に嬉しそうにするね。ずっと渋々だったくせに。
だって
まあいいけどさ。じゃあ私はもう行くよ。またね。
お腹すいた。ご飯にしよう。